I was passing through the stream key and oh my god, it was crazy. Okay. Hello, YouTube chat. How are we doing today on this fine Wednesday afternoon? Guys, no need to panic, but everything seems like it's working. So I am going to play around with just a few settings real fast. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome in, everybody. Welcome in. I'm going to need just a tad monicum of patience from the people. I appreciate everyone, first off, who's here. This is my first ever live stream on the platform. So I'm a little bit goofy and silly, and I'm a little bit not sure how to work a computer. So YouTube's just telling me I gotta do a couple things, so I appreciate it. Everyone snuggle in, grab a snack, and I gotta just check a couple things here. Got whatever an encoder is, I gotta do something with encoders. I'm gonna up this. Boom. So hardware, blah blah blah. We're good. Okay. So resolution, blah blah blah, bit rate. Let's say that. Okay. How are things looking? Do you guys? First off, how's my audio? Small guy's such an etho girl. I am an etho girl. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Etho is who got me into Minecraft, first of all. It was probably 13 years ago. No, maybe it was 14 years ago. I don't even know what year it currently is, to be quite honest with you. I went to some friends, or I was making some friends in high school, and I went to their house to hang out, and they pulled up Minecraft on their laptop, and I'd never seen Minecraft before. Maybe I'd heard of it, but I'd never seen it. And they had Etho's World downloaded from some download that they got from Etho, and I just I immediately fell in such love with the game. It just all clicked for me. I didn't know anything about Minecraft. I didn't know how any the redstone or anything worked, but it just immediately clicked, and that was the best part. So the rest is kind of history. I am a super eerie or etho girl. I don't know why I said eerie there. Okay, how's the stream quality? It says that I got good quality. It says I can up the bitrate. I'm not entirely sure if I've got the internet to do so. We're gonna get started in the game in just a minute here. So I think the quality looks okay. Is the audio okay? Someone said, I don't know if they said if the audio was good or not. Audio is good. Okay. Check Discord server, small guy. Maybe a clip channel. Oh. Mr. Minuscule is live. Hello. Ramen liker, my queen. Hello. Okay, you guys are gonna need to be just a tad more patient. I'm just gonna announce this in the Discord channel. I got to figure out how to even get a link of this live stream, to be honest with you. I gotta announce this in the Discord channel, and then we're good to go. We're gonna jump right in the game. I got an agenda for us. The weird thing is this do you guys see if you go, maybe I could just look on my phone actually, because when I go to my YouTube profile, it doesn't have the little live button near my little guy. It doesn't say live. So I'm not entirely sure. Oh, I don't know what song this is. Is Ramen in chat? No, I don't know. I saw her in the Discord server when I went to check on what V was saying. Okay, so I'm 1 second away from playing. Oh, it does say I'm live. Okay. All right, we're good. Okay, so we're going to provide just a quick link to the people. At everyone. At pings. Does this count as an at YouTube ping? I think it does. Because we're on YouTube technically. At YouTube pings at event. This is technically an event too. I'm just pinging everybody. Everyone get in here. Okay, so I gotta link that. I gotta also link my Twitch stream. I don't know how to do that. There we go. I found it. All right. What are we saying to the people? Alert. We are now live. I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube some Forever World projects. Would love for you all to pop in and say hi. I don't know how to live stream. Okay. All right, we are good. Did that message go through? The auto mogged. Did that? No, okay, it went through because it says take action. Okay. All right, we are good. We are live. So we're gonna pop into our world. I also didn't have a lot of music picked out. I don't know what I'm gonna do for music. Is there just like a stream playlist that I can find? Stream playlist. Hello V, hello You Got Mail, hello Sundrop Junkie, hello Lucio, hello DK Gaming Chair, hello Mr. Graffiti. I hope you've got a good night's sleep ahead of you. Let me see what I can do here. This guy is who I'm looking for. And then I'm gonna need just a couple small things here. We're almost at the finish line. I keep saying that. But we are. Hello, Little Skittles. Hello, Nabdog Gaming. Hello, Ancient Bird. If I miss your messages, I deeply apologize. I don't know how to read. And, yeah, that's about all. Why is my game capture? Oh, there it is. Okay. Hello, everybody, and welcome to our first ever live stream in our Forever World. Assuming you guys can see the gameplay. I'm also drinking a Sody Pop on the side here. A Dr. Pepper Zero. So I might get a little bit burpy here and there, but that's okay. I will try to burp away from the microphone because burping is disgusting. But I love soda too much to have not been drinking one right now. I'm also a little diet soda head. I'm a little dirty diet soda boy. If they find out that fake sugar kills you, I will be the first one to die. Dr. Pepper Strawberry and Cream is good. I agree, but I'm a little bit weird. I don't really like creamy or like sweet sodas all that much. It's just kind of a lot for me. It kind of makes my stomach hurt, if I'm being quite honest with you. Where am I from? I am from the northeastern region of the United States. Maha Retna, Evander Bliss, Graffiti Spade, and Scorched Prince. Thank you for following over on the purple application. I don't have any stream alerts or anything set up. Like I literally just threw this stream together within like an hour, maybe. Is this a vanilla server? It is a vanilla server. It's a server, but it's a single player world. So the reason that I host this world on a server instead of just playing single player is because I travel a lot, both for work and for like personal stuff. And I like to be able to play on a laptop and on my like main desktop PC. So I like to be able to just pop in and not have to worry about like moving the world around or like sharing it or whatever, anything like that. Twitch is faster than YouTube? Probably. I'm not sure why that would be, but I didn't really play with much of the settings all that much. How is the volume of the game and the music against like my voice? Because it's kind of loud in my ears, but I'm not sure how it is for you guys. Is the music too loud? Is it too quiet? Do I have to adjust any of those things? What do you do for work if I'm comfortable saying that? There's music. Okay, hold on. Let me crank it up a little bit. The game could be a bit louder, your voice could be dropped a tad. Here's what I'll do. I'll do this and that. Is that better? I'm just gonna keep talking. So what do I do for work? I am, to being as vague as possible, I am a director of software development, IT, and cybersecurity for my company. So I run a pretty large department of people and develop a lot of different products and things. So it's kind of a lot of work. It's kind of a high stress environment at times. So I like to relax and play Minecraft. It's a bit loud now. Shoot. A little quiet. Oh, sorry. Too loud, sorry. It got very loud. Is this a little bit better? Okay. Sorry. Okay, well, if you didn't hear me because my music was being way too loud. Yeah, I'm a director of software engineering and IT. So with a lot of technical stuff, it's a fun job, but yeah, it's a lot. Tough job. I work in IT too, part-time. I'm in uni as well. Yeah. It is definitely a tough job. So we got a number of things on the docket. A lot of IT people in here. I think there's a pretty big overlap of like technical people to people who play Minecraft, I feel. Have you ever thought about checking out your viewers' Forever Worlds? I would actually love to do that. I don't know how I would. They would have to like open it up for me in some fashion. I would absolutely make a video or maybe do a stream if streams are something that works out for me. How old am I? I am 28 years old. Okay, so we have a number of things on the docket today. The first thing that we're going to do, because I'm assuming most of you guys have seen it before, this is my newest project. It's called the G.A.T.E, or the Golem Assisted Teleportation Engine, and this was a humongous project. We used so many resources, even though it just looks like it's just like copper and deep slate. There's a whole bunch of redstone materials. There's a whole bunch of stone that was used to dig out this entire subway tunnel, then all the way up to the sky over there. So our storage room is in a bit of a messy shape, because when I do projects, I don't really clean up as I go along. I actually left this sign in here in the world download in Discord. If you download the world and log in, it just says, thanks for downloading. Now put all this stuff away. So we have to put all this stuff away. And then we're going to make some updates to our storage room. I think someone asked if I'm going to be redoing my storage room or if I'm going to be making changes. I'm just going to make adjustments to this current storage room. There's a number of things that I want to do that are kind of long overdue. I remember being 28. Oh man, we got an unk in chat, everybody. Okay, the first thing that we need to do actually is just figure out which of these shulker boxes are just completely empty, because like a number of these are having nothing in it. I didn't expect that. I thought most of these would have some junk in it. Okay, so all these are empty. And then, let's see. Are all these empty as well? All of these are empty. Okay, actually this makes this job a lot simpler. Because I thought I'd have to be sorting a whole... Oh, there's more shulker boxes down here. Of course there is, but don't worry. Toenail is here. Toenail is coming. And also, you know what? I have a little treat for you guys in the stream. The first one I watched is your storage room one. Yeah, that was like by far my most popular YouTube video. I think it's gonna pass 500k views soon. Which is pretty crazy. Yeah, I think, I never expected that because like, all right, I'm going to give you guys some insider information here. So I made the video right before the Nether Hub one was not the Nether Hub one. The storage room one was oh god, I'm completely forgetting what that what the video before. Who does anyone know what the video before the storage room one was? Small guy live. Hello, Kate. Welcome on in. This is my first time ever being live. I'm just playing the game. I'm not sure if it's the audio or the visuals is good. I'm just kind of yapping to myself. And I don't even know how many viewers are in here. Nobody tell me. I don't have that like turned on. I don't know how to turn that on. Oops, I just put iron in the wrong barrel. Shoot. We gotta do a couple trades up with these guys as well. Oh, the next 5 years video. Thank you, Graffiti. Thank you. So I put that video took a long time. The next 5 years video because of this. Honestly, that video was just me yapping for like 30 minutes straight. But I did. I had to do this map of the entire world, and this took me so long. Like I kind of burned out when doing this map. Each of these is set to like, yeah, the 3/4. So it's like one smaller than the absolute biggest map that there could be. So then after that video, I had like 2 weeks to put together something, and I wanted to put out something for the copper golems. I threw that video together like so fast. I thought for sure like this is not gonna do well. And then yeah, it's just by far the biggest video, so that just goes to show that I don't know anything. That made the stream lag? That's actually insane. The bitrate is really? Let me see that on my other computer here. Just bear with me 1 second. I just want to see. It looks good. It looks okay to me. Personally, I think it looks okay. Or wait, when it's moving around is. Oh yeah, it is kind of Okay, hold on. I could fix this. I have the technology. Just bear with me 1 more second. Because I've clearly proven that my internet can, in fact, handle the stream. We are going to up our bitrate ever so slightly on both platforms because of reasons. When you move, it gets worse. Okay, I just upped it. It should probably be a little bit better in a second here. It's not much better, is it, huh? No, actually it might be a little bit better. You're streaming 1440p, so you need more than regular 1080p. Oh, you're absolutely right. Can I change that? Oh, shoot. You are so right. Hold on, everyone. Just give me one. Okay, 1920 by 1080. Can I do that? Okay, I've adjusted it, and I think it's probably... I don't actually know if that's going to work. Give it 1 second here. Maybe refresh. It might take it just a minute. Looks all right over here. Oh, is the YouTube one actually better? Okay, I changed the resolution. It should be better. I don't know if it's going to happen immediately, but that's okay. Okay, so anyway, we'll keep an eye on that. Someone let me know in like 5 minutes if it's gotten any better. Okay, so we have to do a number of different sorting things in our storage room. We got to clean up this project a little bit. And then we got to make some updates to our storage room. So I have all these shulker boxes that are just empty, and I've been collecting like a lot of shulker boxes. I think this chest is full. Oh, no, it's not full. Okay, I'll just dump all these shulker boxes here. I totally copied your iron golem. It is better for me. Okay, beautiful. I totally copied your iron golem auto sorter, and it's amazing. My wife is also building your potion setup, but it's not done yet. Those are two of the best builds in this world. Those are two of the best builds in this world. The potion one is simply too good. The vibes in there are just immaculate. It looks better now? Okay, great. That's good to hear. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I've been trying to trade up a whole bunch of iron. We're gonna be popping back and forth to this room throughout a lot of this stream because I'm running out of emeralds. I've done so much. Oh, I love it. You love to see it when you do a round of trading with the villagers and then you check back and they've already refreshed before you've even finished trading with them. That's like chef's kiss. That is the greatest feeling in the world. Because sometimes their schedule is really weird. Sometimes like I don't get to like trade with them a couple times, so at least we get to get a couple stacks of emeralds this way. I usually pick at these whenever I'm just kind of hang out in the base. Job is in Twitch, who said that Lobster Zero me equals Job. Hello, Job. I may have copied your base. No shame in that. No shame in that at all. For your builds, do you like freestyle or what? It really depends on the build. So, most of the base is freestyled, and, you know, you can kind of tell in a lot of areas, like, things are kind of, like, jam-packed and stuff. And then in other areas, for more newer things, I started using Light Manica a little bit more. Mostly because, like, some of the bigger projects, like, absolutely, like, demand it. Like, I can't... If I were to freestyle every single build, it would take me, like, 18 years to do anything of, like, the newer ones that I've done sort of recently. So I have been doing things. Job is a... When I say Job, and the reason I'm pronouncing it like that, it's an Arrested Development reference. I don't know if anyone's ever watched that television show on the TV screen. One of the sons' names in that show is Job. J-O-B. And that's why I call Job that. I am going to raise the bitrate up a little bit more. Seems like the internet is doing just fine with the new bitrate. So I am going to raise both of these up just a tad. And we're going to see how that goes. Okay. I want to know how you did your little access door if you have issues with Redstone. Do you know which one in particular you want to see? Because I could show it to you while we're in here. It gets a bit grainy when moving. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure if I'm able to fix that. It might just be something that we deal with today, and then I fix it off stream. Because I think I can't change the resolution after it went live. Like, is the resolution 1080p on YouTube, or is it 1440p? Because I'm looking at Twitch on my secondary monitor here, and it is still in 1440p. Let me see if I could change that, like, any better way. Please turn off any outputs before changing the setting. I don't think I could change the settings. I see 1440 on YouTube. Yeah, I think I probably can't change that until I stop stream and restart stream, unfortunately. Which I think I might want to do. Just real fast style. Because I should have lowered that sooner. Pretty sure you can change it only when you're not streaming. That's massively unfortunate. Would it affect anything if I just hit stop, changed it in like 0.2 seconds and hit restart? Because, I don't mind doing that if that was the case. No, I don't think so. Okay. Give me... Everyone, I appreciate your patience. I need just 1 minute here to go. You can change the quality on your screen for viewers. No, I can't. The stream shouldn't go anywhere. It should just be down for just 1 second here, and then we'll be right back up. Okay. Okay, We are back live, and we should be in 1080p now. Let's just give it a quick check on my side. Patience, guys, patience. Oh, yeah, okay, it says 1080p. Okay. Oh, it should look a lot better now. When I move around, is that a lot better, everyone? Beautiful. You'd love to see it. You'd love to see it. And then on the side here, some insider information. Nobody freak out or anything. While I was being unprofessional doing this stream, I spilled my Dr. Pepper on my desk, so I need to be right back. I need to be right back because there's soda all over my PC. We're back. Sticky fingers, I know. I know. I know. I am not happy about it. The soda has set into my mouse pad. I might need to buy a new mouse pad here. And it got all over my brand new keyboard. How are you so quick? Because I'm not unk. I just, the paper towels were not far away from my desk. Rollerblades, yeah, rollerblades. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to take apart my new keyboard. Because it's gonna be real sticky real fast here, everybody. That's okay. Alright, we gotta focus up on what we are trying to do here today, which is get through our sorting for our project. So, something I usually do when I sort things from, like, my boxes, like, I could just throw all these shulker boxes in the auto sorter, but I don't like doing that, because sometimes if it's, like, bulk items, it just takes too long to get, like, all the way around the storage room. So, like, I think this is the last thing I'm going to do, like, by hand. Sometimes I'll just manually sort the deep slate, and then I pop all the shulker boxes through the auto sorting system. So we're going to do that. Let's see, anything else? Okay. Hello, chat. Hello, small guy. Hello, Broken Orbit. Is the stream looking a lot better, like in terms of quality-wise, when I'm like moving around? The bitrate is much better. Thank you, Mr. Little Skittles. You love to see it. You love to see when someone can figure out something real quick style. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna sort all of these things. We're gonna sort all this junk. Oh my god, look at all these wither roses. This is beautiful. This is from the new wither rose farm that I built in the last episode. This farm was like actually insane. It actually took like a minute. Not a minute, like 2 minutes to get all of that stuff. I'm not gonna put that shulker box through the sorting system. This one can go through. This one can go through. Okay, I think that's all the shulker boxes that we're going to put through the sorting system. So the way that this works, if you've never seen this before, you just come all the way over to this wall here and just throw all of them in here. Throw all of the shulker boxes, and these are all going to get sorted through our copper golem auto sorter. We could pop on back there just to make sure that, whoa, just to make sure that all of those shulker boxes, I always get kind of like paranoid that the shulker boxes didn't make it in. Okay, so they're all in this hopper. This is a standard shulker box unloader design. So all the items are just going to flow through this hopper into this absolute mess of redstone. I think someone in my Discord said that they made a smaller version of this, which I'd be very curious to see. So they're going to get all sorted. So they're going to put all my items away. I saw a food shulker box you got rid of. It was just named food, and I had items in there. I haven't noticed any audio issues. Beautiful. Sometimes when my computer's under load, my microphone gets like a little bit staticky. I don't know if that's coming through the audio. I bought a new audio cable for it yesterday, and I tried to like put my PC under some like deep loads, and it didn't seem to be happening. but I don't know if the stream is going to be anything different. Also, I'm missing a whole bunch of alerts. Scorch Prince, Cloaked Dam, and Leminisa. Thank you for the follows over on Twitch. I appreciate it. I love how you have a little laugh like Good Times with Scar. I'm a small guy. Oh, someone asked, I think, how tall I am. I'm 5'9" or 5'10" or something. I think 5'9". Sometimes I say 5'10" if I'm trying to impress people, but I think I'm legally on my license. I think it says 5'9". Hermitcraft Season 18, you're going to be there. I could feel it. Look, if they called, I would drop what I'm doing to go. I'm not even lying. If Hermitcraft called, someone clip this and send it directly to the CEO of Hermitcraft. If Hermitcraft called, I'd quit my job tomorrow, and I'd be there the whole time, instantaneously. Any sneak peeks for the next video? Some of what we're doing today is going to be in the next video, if I can actually get to what I was trying to do. We've spent even live for how long? Uh-oh, we might be dropping some frames here. Is the stream okay? I think the stream's okay. I think we had a little bit of a lag spike right there. What was I saying? Any sneak peeks for the next video? If I can get to what I'm trying to do today, which has been about 45 minutes, then what we're doing today will be part of the video that we're doing. I'm just gonna pop things. Seems fine. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay, so now we're looking a lot cleaner in here. There was shulker boxes, shulker monsters all over the place. This is just a little bit of a look of what I do after, like, a project. Like I said, we finished this project in the last episode, and usually before I even start the next episode, like, sometimes I start planning some things in creative mode, sometimes I don't. Usually I take, like, a week off of just, like, playing. Like, I just want to, like, kind of vibe out, clean up a little bit, prepare, set myself up for success, because if I don't, like, clean up all this stuff, like, the world is just gonna get, like, really, really stale. How do you become such a great builder? Do I have a background in architecture? I do not have a background in architecture. I think I've become a good builder from, honestly, I've been watching Minecraft YouTubers for about 10 years now. Maybe 12 years now. I've watched a lot of Minecraft YouTubers. So I've just kind of, like, slowly absorbed information, I think, over a long period of time, and just sort of, like, subconsciously applied it to my world. I'm terrible. Oh, do I watch Superflat? I only watch Mog Swamp's Superflat. I don't actually. If you have any recommendations for any new Superflat YouTubers to watch, I'm game. Hello, Ninja Coder Pro. Ash Axel, thank you for the subscription. Who are some of my favorite Minecraft YouTubers? Ethos Lab is a humongous one. Most of the not most of the Hermit Crafters. I'm not gonna. The list that I'm gonna make here is not gonna be all Hermitcraft, actually. But if I'm gonna list out my favorite Hermit Crafters, it would be Etho. It would be Etho. It would be Scar. It would be Mumbo. And then I'm getting a little bit into Gemini Tay, but not all of the uploads. Sometimes if I just have nothing to watch. So non-Hermit Crafters, I love Legend B. I love Ecolio, but he hasn't uploaded in a long time. I don't know where he is or if he's going to come back to the YouTube game. I enjoy my friend Sloggycraft. Highly recommend him. He's a small YouTuber like me, but he's been helping me out a lot understand YouTube and thumbnails and stuff. Here you go, Lucille. I fixed all the item frames for you. The access door to your sheep farm. Oh, okay. Yeah, I can show you that. And then I gotta get somewhere. I used to watch Doc way back in the day. How does this work? Oh, this is just a single piston, actually. So something that's cool is you can use a copper bulb as essentially like a 1-block T flip-flop. So if you click this button, the copper bulb will stay on forever, even though that a redstone pulse isn't going through the copper bulb, which is really cool. So you could essentially just put a comparator off this to just read the signal, and then just take it and apply it to there's just 2 pistons here, like pushing these 2 stone blocks here. So this is all you need, and you can fit it in any way, shape, or form. But as soon as I turn that off, the copper bulb goes off, all of this shuts off, and these 2 pistons go back down. Am I using simply upscaled shader pack? I am not. I use no shaders, actually. There's no shaders here. I think that question a lot across like my comment section. I don't use shaders. What I use is a mod called Shade and Saturation Slider. This allows me to adjust how much shade there is. This is like shadows kind of, and then increase saturation. So these are just the 3 settings I have. You could just screenshot this if you wanted your game to look like mine. And then my brightness is just at 70%. Are they still faster than regular T flip-flops? I don't actually have any idea. Okay, we're going to be doing some stuff here today. So part of the issue with my copper golem item sorter, and we just sent through about 10 to 15 different shulker boxes, to be sorted back through our system here. And the issue with this is if I'm not in the base, they're not sorting. I don't have any sort of auto sorting taking place, or sorry, chunk loading taking place here. So I want to build a number of different chunk loaders to keep the system completely active while we're not here. So I don't know how we're going to fully accomplish this. I'm not entirely sure if I need to build a chunk loader in every single chunk of this system. And now that I'm thinking about it, I probably want to do it like underneath this. Like instead, I was going to put the chunk loaders like in this room. I mean, I have like a thing on to turn on chunk borders. But I don't know actually. It's good that this kind of wall is in a good section here. Yeah, I'm going to use Ender Pearl loaders. I can't use Nether Portal loaders for this. I don't know. Should I dig? What is my... I think I lost my keybind for free camera. Hold on, just give me a second. Camera utils. Camera utils. Camera tweaks. Okay, is there anything underneath the auto sorter? Yeah, there's a lot of stuff. There's my bedroom there. I guess at this level. This is under that. Well, that chunk is loaded right there, actually. I think we're just gonna build them up at the top level. It's every other chunk, right? That's what I'm not sure of. So, look at this chunk border right here. So, like, there's a chunk border between this line. Oh, no! That's crazy. I can't use it. There's a reason I can't use a nether portal chunk loader, and it's because of where my base is. My base is too low in the world in order to be successful with that. Okay, so there's a chunk border right here on these two hoppers and these 3 hoppers here. So in theory, if I built a chunk loader within this chunk here, it's like, let's go 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, number after 6, and then put a soul sand, and then a water bucket, and then a bunch of kelp. And then an ender pearl here. This should, in theory, load the current chunk that we're in. So it won't load... It'll load this golem. It'll load this golem. Oh no, my eyes are deceiving me now. Oh no, it will. It will load this golem as well. So these 3 should be taken care of. The only one that, or 4, the only one that it won't do is this first one. And this is actually the most important golem. So we're gonna do a little test here. So he's currently sorting tough, smooth stone, and hoppers. Tough, smooth stone, and hoppers. Someone write that down and remember it. Tough, smooth stone, and hoppers. And we're gonna go take a trip somewhere else in the world. Tough, smooth stone, and hoppers. IH Cheesecake, thank you for the follow on Twitch. So we're gonna head over to our Shattered Sanctum here. Tough, smooth stone, and hoppers. Tough, smooth stone, and hoppers. Tough, smooth stone, and hoppers. Just looked it up. It has to be per loader per chunk. I think so. There's some things that I probably put even misinformation on my last YouTube video of like the 3x3 chunk loader thing. I think it loads a 3x3. Whoa. Oh my god, I'm already out of I'm out of the things to light that on fire. No. Who let this happen? Nobody saw that. This is just a look into my world that's always falling apart. Okay, so we're over here, and what we're gonna do is we gotta bring our friend Bort. Oops, ow. We gotta bring our friend Bort back to the base. So we should be far enough away from those copper golems that they aren't loaded right now, or at least the very first one isn't loaded. So by the time we get back to the base with this Happy Ghast, if it's... Oh, I forgot what those 3 items were. It was like tough. It was tough, hoppers, and something else. Stone. I don't remember. I don't know. Tough, smooth stone, and hoppers. Thank you. So if those are the 3 items that are still in there, then we know that the chunk was unloaded and we have to do it for every single chunk. But if those things were sorted by the time we get back, maybe we don't need to do it. What Giro said, though, it loads one chunk fully, the rest are lazy chunks which don't load everything fully. Yeah, I'm kind of afraid that it would fall under the lazy category of golems as mobs and redstone as redstone. Just wondering, this kind of chunk loader is less safe for Eternos servers. That's a great question. I don't know what you mean by safe. If you're asking about performance-wise, it's definitely not good for performance. It's definitely not good for performance to load a whole bunch of chunks on an Eternos server. That being said, I do have a discount code for bloom.host or Bloomhost. They're a premium Minecraft server hosting that offers premium servers at unbeatable prices. If you use the link in the description of this stream and code SMALLGUY at checkout, you will get 25% off your first invoice. You like that? The ghasts are slow AF. I know. I know. Okay. Yeah, the Shattered Sanctum, I don't know why my base is loading like that. You can poke through the whole thing. The Happy Ghast is pretty slow. Also, my Shattered Sanctum, for those who don't know, and what is my render distance? Oh, yeah, I gotta crank that down. We can't be having 32 render distance on right now. My PC will not like it. That was a smooth promo, not gonna lie. Yeah. Look, they're good servers. I'm playing on one right now. So if you like the performance of it, I'm literally on one. Not biased, by the way. Where's a big guy? You're looking at him. I'm not sure we can get to everything that I wanted to get to today. Actually, well, we're going to do this little test with the thing. Actually, now that Bort's back, that thing is probably loaded. I'm not sure this is like a good test of what I was even trying to do. You drive Voxy for the render distance? I use Bobby Mod. It's good. I have no reason to switch off of it. I like it. I've tried Distant Horizons before, and I had like a lot of problems with it. Like it was always like missing chunks. Like I would like fill it in and then I'd like go back and then it would just be gone again. And so I switch over to Bobby because this is a server, so it works really well. What GPU do I have? RTX 4080 Super. I don't know what the super means, but okay. So Bort is back at the base. Modpack is in the Discord. If you are watching this and you are not in our Discord, the link for that is in the bio. Okay, let's see how far this guy got. That wasn't really a good test though, because as soon as he finishes the first item, he gets like a complete other item in here. I'm now realizing that he does not go in order. We're just gonna build a chunk loader in every single chunk at this point. I don't really care. Okay, so we gotta figure out where to put one in this particular chunk now. I think this is gonna be like the hardest one to fit one in. Because there's like something directly... Oh? What is this little hole here? Is this in the chunk? No, wait. No, this is the wrong chunk still. It's gotta be one block over. Okay, so this is the chunk, this is the chunk, this is the chunk. We gotta go back. The smooth stone and the hoppers weren't touched. Yeah, it's because like when he finishes doing the first item though, he won't move on to the second item. Oh wait, is this the same chunk? Dude, this chunk border thing like makes me go crazy mode. I don't know what I'm looking at. There's like a blue line here. Is this the same chunk as over here? Shoot, I broke something. So this is a chunk. Oh, and then it goes all the way over here? This is the same chunk. This is the same chunk? I think it is. Okay. We're going to assume that this is the same chunk. So if we go over here, and then that ends right over there. Okay. All right. So if I just put something right like here, 4, 5, 6, number after 6, soul sand, water, kelp. Put it in the hallway? Nah. You can go as deep as I need for the chunk loader, right? Technically, yeah. But the reason I kind of want to do it, like, at this level is because if I die in the world, these ender pearls will disappear. And if the ender pearls disappear, I need, like, an easy way to get access them. And honestly, I'm just... We're kind of running behind on time here. So I'm trying to do this, like, a good way. Hello. Hello. How do we get down here? Why you not say 7? Because 6-7 is a child's meme for children. If you think 6-7 is funny, boy, do I got news for you. I forgot to start a flashback recording of this because this is going in the video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. What's the news? The news. Did I say there was news? Now world, I got a book where I'm writing down info about where and why I'm using chunk loader so I can remember about it. Oh, that's a genius idea. Now. Oh, wait, what? Did that just does the ender pearl get triggered by the painting? That's crazy. 6-7 would have done numbers in Vine, and you know it. Yeah. Okay. So we've done this whole side of chunk loaders. So that's 1, 2, 3. So there's 4 chunk loaders. So that's pretty good. These are relatively easy to make. Let's make this back half of them while we're over here as well. 4, 5, 6, 7. Uh-oh, guys. Guys, I got bad news. I have a piece of redstone in my inventory. I don't know where this goes. Uh-oh, how did this happen? Oh, wait. Case closed. World's greatest detective was on the case. Someone clip that laugh, please. Someone clip that. This is a little bit more annoying. Oh, wow, look at the chunk border here. Oh, I gotta do 2. So I gotta capture these 2 pieces of redstone, and I gotta do this over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You don't need redstone on top, though? Yeah, you're right. You are right. I'm a bit of a weirdo. 1... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is going pretty fast. I think the stream is going pretty good, if you do ask me myself. Unbiased opinion, by the way. Okay, so all that is chunk loaded. We're out of ender pearl, so I gotta go get some more. Just tear it all down and rebuild it better on the borders. Why don't I just take the base and push it somewhere else? Okay, let's do the other side. Oh. I don't know how to get to that side over there. I gotta do one over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Definitely loving the stream. I appreciate that. So, while I got you guys here, I got a number of questions on my auto sorter. So I made a tutorial for this copper golem sorter, and it's got like 7 million views across TikTok and YouTube. So I still daily get questions about this sorter all the time. And I can't respond to all of them, but the question I get the most is, do I need a mud block here where the golem is? So the golem is on a rail on top of a mud block. And a lot of people ask me if you need a mud block. And the answer is yes, first of all, because a mud block is not a full block, but you can put blocks on top of it. So by being on the mud block, the copper golem is able to access like that chest right in that corner. If this was a solid block, he wouldn't be able to reach into this chest. But the other thing that I guess I've never told anybody, I think a lot of people are not sure how to get mud. I think a lot of people think that you need to find like a mangrove swamp to get mud. That's not true. So if you want to get mud easily, what you could do is take dirt and a water bottle and just click it right on there. So if you need to get a bunch of mud for a project and you don't know where like a mangrove biome is, you could just do that with dirt and mud free of charge. Like and follow for more tips and tricks. Oh, the mud doesn't work on bedrock. I'd use a stair. Yeah, I do know that. Not that I know that, but I heard that from people. The toughest part about, and I'm no bedrock hater. Hello, Angel. I'm no bedrock hater, but the thing that I hate the most is that I think as like a Minecraft YouTuber, I'm like expected to be like an expert on bedrock versus Java mechanics. Like I make something for Java because I play Java. And then the comments are always flooded with like, does this work on bedrock? And like, sometimes I answer it, sometimes I don't answer it. And then like other people answer it and they're just like, no. And I'm just like, what does work on bedrock? Hello, Redstone CPU, my queen. How are you? We are putting in, for anyone who's just joining in at this stage, we're putting in chunk loaders into our copper golem item sorter here because I don't have them. How's the stream looking, by the way? Is the bitrate looking a lot better? It's been a while since I checked in. I'ma go. Good night, Lobster Zero. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it, Job. Job application. Mr. Application. And two. There's a piece of obsidian here? Does anyone want to guess what this piece of obsidian is? Oh, it's just a piece of obsidian. I thought it was something important. 2, 3, 4, 5. God dang it. It's nice and crisp. You love to hear that. Okay, so we're almost all set with this, and then we're going to move on to our next stage of our project, which is equally as interesting and sinister. Now we just be filling this in with any block possible. Just sitting there because why not? There was probably like a lava pool or something there if I had to guess. Is this all the chunk loaders? 1, 2. I think I didn't do this other side over here. Like on this back wall over here. I don't think I did this one. No, I didn't. Okay. We're just gonna do this part right here, and then we should be all set. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. Oh no! I just put water up where all the redstone is. It didn't do anything. I ain't got anything interesting there. Okay, that's that. And then we'll put one over here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hello, Jasmine Kerr. Have you thought about using normal auto sorters for bulk items? Sorry, I saw your message earlier and then I completely forgot to respond because I'm really bad at reading and reading comprehension. What the heck is all? Oh, this is the redstone for our new thing. So yeah, I have considered using regular auto sorters for like this. I really heavily considered using it for this system as well. The reason that I didn't go for that is, one, I really wanted to design something like myself, and so I didn't design the entire like thing by myself. I watched like a lot of different like concept videos and like how the copper golem works, but essentially it works in such a way that like a smooth brain such as myself could be able to figure out roughly how the mechanics work for those things. So I wanted to be able to do a design on my own using inspiration from other people instead of just using like a schematic of like a bulk item sorter. That being said, if I ever make a new base in the world, I will probably just use a like regular redstone based item sorter. This was kind of more of a challenge for myself in order to do what I'm currently doing. Why all the composters? Excellent question. You don't need them. So there used to be a mechanic in the game with composters and hoppers. So essentially, if you have a hopper just like out in the world, if you have nothing above it, the hopper is going to cause lag in your world, because the way that I understand it is it's checking not only like for items above it, well, it's checking for items like above it constantly for something that's like up there. So in order to reduce the amount of like updates the thingy is trying to do, you could put a composter on top and it would stop the hopper for like from checking for updates. So I did that, and then apparently in an update not too long ago they changed it so that you could just put any block, I think, above it, and it's the same thing. So like you don't actually need composters on there. But I was operating on false or old information, which is why I did it, and now I get like a lot of comments asking me why. Okay, so we built all our chunk loaders for our storage system, so that's all good. That was a nice and easy project. We have a couple of other things that we want to do around here as well. We're gonna actually take a trip back to our Shattered Sanctum. I gotta do a number of things over there as well. I ran out of item frames, so I'm gonna do something with that. Do I have a lot of wood, actually? How do we make the end rod portal gate thing? End rod portal gate thing. End rod portal gate thing. Can you be a little bit more specific? I had to clean up a whole bunch of items, put things away, and then I made an update to our auto sorter to add in chunk loaders for the thingy so that this loads when, and it is always sorting when I'm not in the area. I was in the old skeleton farm. I actually don't have access to that anymore because I think it got part of the deleted world that I was in. What was I doing here? There's a shulker box that was full of a lot of things that I need right now, and I don't know where it went. Why would you never want to hire a dog as a masseuse? Because he'll always do it rough. I think I just had a heart attack. Did all those pickaxes go through the sorting system? Uh-oh. Things are backed up here. Things are really backed up. That thing shouldn't have been like that. Where did anyone see there was a blue shulker box, people. There was a blue shulker box somewhere in the beginning of this live stream. And I don't know where it went. Stream is lagging. Yeah, it looks like there's a little bit of lag. Looks like there's a tiny lag spike. Oh. Sorry. Let me see. Oh no. Okay, I stopped the Twitch stream. It seemed to be causing a small issue, and most of the people are over on YouTube anyway. I might start that back up in just a second if it does work. Can someone let me know if the YouTube stream is back up? Yeah, I mean, it's just my first stream. Like, there's a lot of just technical issues going on here. We've got a humongous problem here. Oh, it's right here. See you at YouTube, thank you. No, I might try to start it up in just a sec. I just want to make sure that the stream can come back up. Okay, YouTube is fine. Okay, thank you. We're running fine. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna keep, let me just give it a try. I'll just turn Twitch back on and just see what happens. Okay, we're gonna take a trip over to our Shattered Sanctum. Sorry, I'm like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I have a little bit of ADHD, so I'm kind of all over the place. Do I have any end rods to show? Someone was asking about end rods. I don't know if I have any. Oh, I do. Someone was asking me about the end rod portal thing. Essentially, I did this in one part of my world that I don't have access to anymore. And the reason I did this is because like players can squeeze through the end rods like this, but mobs can't. So there was a thing where you were like, I was like AFKing in a certain area, and piglins were coming through the nether portal, and I didn't want them to like come and like bother me, so I put those there to kind of block it. The lags again, we know it's because of Twitch. Yeah, you could blame those people. Okay, we're gonna take a trip out to our Shattered Sanctum. We gotta drop a number of different things off in here, but if you guys are enjoying the stream and you want to pop a follow or a subscription or something, I don't know, feel free to. I would greatly appreciate that. Zloy Experience, thank you for the follow over on the Twitch application. Okay, so I wanted to make a number of different item frames for here. Good math, small guy. you certainly were able to get 2 stacks full of item frames. So if you don't know, this location, not only is this location our end portal, like all the way down in that giant hole over there, but I've been putting all my broken tools, and by broken tools I mean like tools that have like 1 durability left on them, because I don't use mending in this world. A lot of people kind of laugh at me for this. I don't use mending. I think it's kind of a boring enchantment. Now I add a little bit of grind by making myself like do all these like tool things, but I think it's gonna be really cool when we finish out this wall. So we just got to put some item frames up on here. The MC audio is delayed. Is that true? It's not delayed anymore. We're good. Okay, thank you. Did you come up with the gate system? Depends on your definition of came up with it. So my friend Dan Craft Hero came up, I believe, with the help of someone else, and I didn't really credit the other person because unfortunately I don't know who they are. So I'm sorry. Someone had made a comment on that saying I didn't give full credit. I don't know who these people are. I apologize. I'm kind of an idiot. So Dan Craft Hero, I linked his channel in the description of the gate video, as well as the description of the short that I put out as well regarding the topic. So he came up with the technology. I just really fell in love with it, and then I designed like the entire like inside inspired by a few different things. Probably the biggest inspiration for that, like the interior of that project, is based on the Ministry of Magic, but I don't really like the creator of Harry Potter. I feel she's a ghoul, so I didn't really give credit for that in that video. Gotta go. See you, Redstone CPU. Thanks for popping in for a bit. I appreciate it. Okay, so we got that all situated. So we dropped off our tools. Okay, what was next on my docket? Okay, I gotta go through, since the item sorter is going, I do have to go through periodically. I haven't done this in quite a while. Back here is where all the item sorters that the items that don't get sorted go, the island of misfit blocks. I'm a little bit scared to look in here and see how many things I actually need to sort. Oh, that's not so bad. Oh, that's not bad at all. Okay. Woo. Okay. This is not bad. Some of this stuff is very easy to sort, so we'll just pop all that through. I don't know how stone brick ended up in here. I just joined the Discord a little while ago. How often do you stream? Well, first of all, welcome. Thank you for being interested in my world, and thank you for joining the Discord. This is, as Lucille said, my first ever live stream. I don't know how often I'm going to be doing them. It won't be, I'll tell you this. It won't be super frequent. I'll say that much. But if everything goes well, I probably got to fix some stuff with like my internet or something like that. If that goes well, I may do these more frequently than I was doing them before, which was 0. So like, why did that not sort of lily pad? There was one in there. That's just the weirdest behavior. V said it's not me. V said it, not me. Oh. Something that's really weird about the, sorry, I'm still getting used to, like, the stream chats and stuff. The plugin that I'm using to do the multi-streaming, because I am streaming on multiple different platforms. YouTube is my primary platform, but I do stream on a number of different platforms. The chat doesn't have, like, different name colors for all of you. So, like, everyone who's typing in YouTube is red, and anyone who's typing in Twitch is purple. So, like, I'm just kind of, like, mixing you guys up a whole lot. So I apologize. Okay, so we gotta do a few other things over here. We gotta do that. Just some regular old maintenance of our sorter, running back and forth to the same chests over and over and over again. Where do I put some of this stuff? More frequent than 0. I mean, technically speaking, we have an infinite infinitely more streams today than we had yesterday. Chew on that one for a little bit. And if you guys are watching the stream and you're enjoying, consider liking it. I don't know what that does, but I figured I would ask. So to pop on that like button, smash it, but not too hard because we don't want it to break. YouTube would be probably pretty mad at me if it broke. Terracotta we gotta put over here. Copper grates we gotta put over here. Where would a bucket of axolotls go? Probably in the buckets chest? Okay, and then brewing stands can go, I guess, in here. Okay. We've sorted all of our stuff. I love your gate video. Thank you, XDMP4. I appreciate it, and thank you for the subscription. Did you just come right from the video? Like, were you just watching it, and now I'm live, and now you're watching it here? Because that's crazy. It was a good video. It's probably my favorite video that I've put out, so I'm very glad that it's been very successful, because I really wanted it. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna do, I don't know how this is gonna go. We need to add more bulk storage to our system here. So if you don't know how my bulk storage works, essentially I have shulker boxes here underneath all of these different items that I bulk storage on this particular wall of the storage room. And this works really great because I could like fill up this, for example, with granite. So like if I just filled this up, I could pop the button, it gives me the shulker box, and it puts a brand new one down, so I can keep storing full shulker boxes. I can't say that word. Full shulker boxes in the chests here, so I have all my stuff in bulk storage. This works really great, but I need to build the same thing for a few other areas of the storage room. Hello, Duran. I just came from the gate video, bro. That's awesome. I have to build a few more of these, definitely with dirt. I need one here. And honestly, like, I wish I could just move the dirt one over there, but there's, like, not enough space. Is there anything else that I want to bulk store like that? I'm not entirely sure. Does anyone see any items that, like, I want to store in that particular fashion? I don't think so. I think it's just dirt. I think it's just dirt. Any weird ways you play the game, for example, Mumbo and his shifting thumb? I do. And this is going to be quite heinous. You're going to see how the shulker loaders work in just a second, actually, because I'm going to pop it open. Oh, man, it's, like, tight on space here. So, yeah, what I do is quite heinous, actually. I swap right and left click. So I'm breaking these blocks right now. And I'm clicking left click on my mouse. And some people think that that's absolutely heinous. I'm not going to say that they're wrong. But, yeah. Is this the hole? Oops. Oh, shoot. Something just happened with that one up there. I think I just triggered something over here. Twice. What is this, gravel? I think I just triggered like an update on this, so I just gotta do that. Yeah, so I swapped my clicks. I don't know exactly why I did this. All right, everyone say cheese, because I'm taking a picture of this on my cellular phone so that I can rebuild this over on the other side. Okay, so I need my redstone stuff. Jeez. My favorite bit, and I've done it a couple times now, one of my favorite bits is just saying, like, the full name of something. It's like cellular phone instead of cell phone. I don't know why, I just think that's so funny. Sometimes at work, I'll say something to somebody, and I'll just be like, can you send that over through electronic mail? Nobody finds it funny. I find it funny. I find it quite funny. Okay, so that's a dispenser at the top right. Yes, it is. So I need to break this. I think I just need to build just a little bit of space here. Do I want to do moss as well? Nah. 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 I just need to build one of these for this. And then we're just going to see how it goes. I think it's very funny. I support that. Thank you. I think it's such a good bit. Okay, so how does this work again? So if I were to go back over here. Let me grab a shulker box as well. My last YouTube links to a build showcase channel. Yeah, you caught me in a good mood. Yeah, you can send a YouTube link. You caught me in a good mood. Silly goofy guy. Shulker setup is going to save me so much headache in my world. Thank you. Did you take a picture of it? When I said cheese to everyone else. Okay, so that's what the shulker box is going to be. So the rest of the system gets built around that. So essentially, let's see. How can we do this? How can we do this without being very destructive? I gotta pull. Anyways, gotta go to bed. Thanks for popping in for a while, V. I appreciate it. And thank you. First off, thank you for everyone, too, for being here. It's been quite an honor. 2, 3, 4, 4. I need a piston. I need a note block. I think that's all I need here. The cheeses came in on time in my screenshot. Nice. Okay, so that's a dispenser. And then I need to do observers facing, yes, in that direction. So those go like that, both facing upwards. And then I need to do a piston. You guys following along? An observer facing, this is entirely my design as well, so if it's a little bit goofy, that would be why. So do that, and then I think all we need is a note block right here. I think that's all we need. So if I do this, and then I need just a button. What kind of buttons do I have over there? Stone buttons. I'm gonna use spruce buttons. Is the Twitch stream back on? Yeah, it is back on. But I think the moderation has been okay. Like, I don't think that anyone's... I mean, nobody starts saying, like, bad words or anything. Like, I'm not inviting anyone to be heinous, but, you know. It might happen. Yeah, I turned it back on just to see how it was going. Okay, so let's try... Oh, that doesn't work. I missed something. Start that forever world 100%. I completely agree. Okay, there needs to be a note block underneath. Now I'm not entirely sure if I caught everything in that screenshot. I didn't realize there was... Oh! Note block and a solid block. Okay. Well, to the guy who took that into screenshot, sorry, I missed some stuff in there. I need another note block. Okay, so we need a note block here and a solid block down there, and then we need to grab that and then head right back up. Now this should work. Beautiful. Okay, so I need to make some more stuff though. Do I use Lightmatica? Sometimes. I have a love-hate relationship with Lightmatica. Makes me sick to my stomach knowing you're left-clicking when you should be right-clicking. Yeah. I didn't say it was good. I also throw items with Z, and I do nothing with Q. I throw items with Z. So I have a love-hate relationship with Lightmatica. I used to think it was kind of cheaty, and then I realized how much time it saves me. Like, as someone who doesn't have as much time to play this game as I wish that I did, and I try to, like, get out videos and episodes and stuff as fast as I can, it really helps me manage the YouTube stuff. Prior to making YouTube videos, I never used Lightmatica. I hated it. But it objectively just saves me, like, a lot of time. Objectively saves me a lot of time. So we need gray. We need light gray. Someone write this down. I'm counting on you guys to write this down for me. Gray, light gray, pink, light gray, white. You better be typing. Dark gray, black, gray gray. I'm expecting someone to have gotten that perfectly and relay that back to me in the exact same order. You guys have massively disappointed me. Gray, light gray, pink, light gray. Oh my god, you guys actually did it. The stream is a little bit delayed, so I apologize. I just talked trash, and you guys actually were quite good. Pink. Need more white dye. I need more white dye. Do I have bone meal anywhere? The stream is delayed probably about 40 seconds, maybe. So while I said you guys disappointed me, in reality, I've disappointed myself. Okay, so essentially what I'm trying to do here is dye all these shulker boxes. I got really lazy kind of recently and didn't make these shulker boxes the right color for like what they actually like are in here. So I'm just gonna try to fix all these just so it helps me when I do projects to go through and do this stuff. YouTube is just too fast. A little neat trick, FYI, guys. Here's my tip and trick for the day. If you do a crafting recipe and you want to redo it, if you just hit Shift and Spacebar in the crafting grid, it will redo the entire thing for you. That wasn't a mod that did that. That was just my own brain and gamer prowess. So I'm just hitting Spacebar and Shift here. Maybe you only have to hit Spacebar, actually. Maybe you have to hit Shift, I don't know. That's how I'm redying all these. Favorite armor trim and color. So I have the flow armor trim on my armor currently with red. This is probably my favorite color because it just blends in with my skin, I think, really well. It's kind of become kind of iconic. I've been using like my character for all of this like stuff. Honestly though, the silence armor trim is a little bit cooler, but in reality, I don't have access to that because I don't really go to the deep dark all that much. That also works for trades. That's actually humongous news because you just reminded me that we have to go do some trades again. Oops. How do you decide your skin? That's a great question. So I don't know, I needed a new skin. This was even before my YouTube times. And I've been living on a mushroom island this whole time, so I wanted to become a mushroom cow. I just wanted something cooler. I just googled mushroom cow skin and downloaded the first thing that I liked, and now I think if you Google that, you actually don't find it. So I'm not actually sure where that skin went that I originally downloaded. I didn't make it or anything. I don't know who made it, but it's kind of iconic now. Yeah. Do you have a shulker box farm? I've been dreading making one. That's another great question. And the answer is no. So, if you don't know, this world is a, this world used to be a server that I played with some friends on. And there are some artifacts of that in different places in the world. One of those things is a shulker farm. So my friend made a shulker farm, and I at one point just stole a double chest full of shulker shells from him. I since moved that world to my own personal world now, so I don't have access to that anymore. So I will eventually run out of shulker shells in this chest. This is all that I have to my name. So if this runs out, or rather when this runs out, I will be in humongous trouble. Later, V. Good night, good night, good night, good night, good night. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah. So that's kind of where that stands. What is this? This is supposed to be, these are supposed to be white. Yeah. It's just another slightly unfortunate thing that we have in my world. So, is this gray? Am I colorblind? Okay, this is gray. Oh my god, what Dell? How are you? This is my first ever live stream. So, it's actually going surprisingly well, not gonna lie. There were some technical issues. I'm not the most technically savvy guy on the planet, but everything went as expected. We're on the Purple app. We are on YouTube. The Purple app stream, I think, is a little bit weird. Oh, wait, that's the wrong color. So light gray. How are you, Dell? It's so good to see you here. And thank you for tuning in for just a minute. Oh, like ever in your life? Okay, no. So I have actually streamed like on a before Small Guy. I actually was a different content creator. I wasn't very good. I was not very successful. I streamed on Twitch for a number of years to an average of like 5 viewers, which is, it's nothing to scoff at. 5 viewers. A lot of people really want to get to 5 viewers, but I had kind of bigger aspirations, but I wasn't very good at it because I wasn't good at making videos. So this time around, I decided to start by making videos and then maybe dip my toes into streaming a little bit. I don't know. Obi Vision, thank you for the follow, by the way. Good night, Sundrop. Thanks for tuning in for a while. My world has a problem for the title The Shulker Shell Farm Video Trust. I've been thinking about it, and it's something very similar. Not gonna lie. It is something very, very similar to that. Okay, so we've got all those shulker box things all set, which is insane. So we got to do some maintenance on our gate system, actually, that we built in the last episode already. So we got to do some villager trading. So we're going to pop here, grab a whole bunch of emeralds. How many emeralds is this? Is this even a stack of emerald blocks? Close, but not really. This will have to do. Oh, this doesn't work anymore. This is supposed to be a slime block launcher. Up there. What happened? Uh-oh. I think I know what happened. Okay, we could fix this real fast. What are we doing here? There's a button over on this side. So I need my redstone. Any hints at what your next video is going to be? No. I'm not falling into that trap. I will not be sharing anything. I like to keep the entire thing a surprise. Is there music still going? Oh, the music stopped. Okay. We need some blocks. Let's do some of this. Icrins. I butcher everyone's name, guys, and I apologize. Like, people be saying hi, and I'd be just reading their name, like, really fast style, and I'm like, I'm so sorry if I butcher your name. Like, I don't even know. All right. This should work now, right? I'm a genius. Is this all I need to do? Oh wait, I can't do that. Wait, how do I... Am I stupid? How do I power this? Like that? The most simple and basic of redstones. I gotta go back to reading, but have a great rest of your stream. Thank you so much for popping in for a minute there. I appreciate it, and enjoy your book. Wait, what is happening? Oh, was this... This was 2... Oh my gosh. Who put 2 slabs like that? Huh? Oh! This is a full block here. Then there was a button. Then there was a slab here. And here. There we go. There we go. Problem solved. I'm a genius. Textbook not fun. Oh, that's not fun. Oh, Elaine Towel. Oh my god, I didn't even see you in there. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at reading. I'm so bad at reading. How are you? Guys, if you don't know Dell and Miss Elaine Towel, or Mrs. Elaine Towel, rather, they are members of the Clockcraft SMP, which is primarily, I believe, a TikTok-based SMP, but they also stream on multiple different apps. Be sure to go check them out, because they're goated streamers, for sure. Who'd win, 2 slabs versus small guy? Depends on how much sleep I've had. Okay, so we don't have as much emeralds as I would like. Oh, no, we have a decent amount here. Okay, we're going to take a trip out into our desert and do some fun stuff with our desert. I follow all 3 of you guys. That's awesome. Okay, so we're going to use our gate system, and we need to do some redstone trading. So if you haven't seen this system, you're in for a treat. Because all I did was just come in here and break this lodestone, and within the next second or two, we're going to teleport about 4,000 blocks away from where we are currently, without even moving. In 3, 2, 1. There we go. I was a little bit worried there that it didn't work. And then the next thing that we need is just some ender pearls. Whoop. What? No way. Yeah, way. Just a casual 2 ender chests there for a second. What's the most mind block in your world? Excellent question. I do not have any idea. Stone at 333,000, and then the next one is very far away of 81,000 netherrack. I don't have as much stats as I thought I did. People be saying, someone in my Discord said the other day, which if you're not in the Discord, join the Discord, because what are you doing if you're not in the Discord? Someone said in my Discord the other day that they mined like 3 million stone for a project, and I was like, what? It's like 10 times as much as I've mined in like 6 years. Hey, buddy. What are you doing here? Can you guys tell that I live on a mushroom island like 90% of the time, and that I don't actually ever fight mobs? Okay, so if you've never seen this build before, we're doing a little thing. Denise Swanson, thank you for the subscription. This is one of my favorite areas of the world. This is my desert. This is what it looks like. I built a little town out here semi-recently with our giant floating pyramid in the background here. And what this town is, in each of these little houses, has a villager in which I can come in here and trade emeralds for redstone. So the way that the math works out is I could do a whole sort of round robin around this town and get just about a full stack of redstone blocks. I think I get a little bit more than a stack of redstone blocks, like 9 stacks and change of these things. Each one of these houses is fully furnished on the inside. Some are more detailed than others, but for the most part, everything is all good in here. So we're gonna need a bunch of redstone for one of my next projects. Join the Discord. Thank you, Lucille. You'd think I'd have like an automation to just send that in the chat, but truth is I don't even have notifications up on the screen. I didn't get anything in my ear for anyone following me anywhere. Because I just wanted to go live. I didn't want to set any of that stuff up. Yeah, if you haven't seen that gate system, it is my newest video up on YouTube, so I'd really recommend you check that out after the stream if you want to know more about how that works and how I'm able to teleport so far away in vanilla Minecraft using just a little fun interaction with lodestones and copper golems. I'm your automation, don't worry. My knight in shining armor. Okay, so doing this gets us a lot of different redstone materials. I joined the Discord too. It's well built out from a new member's perspective. That's good to hear. I appreciate that and welcome. You get a lot of lurkers in the Discord. I think it's mostly because I just offer a world download. My favorite detail, by the way, my two favorite details in this particular build is this little melon cart. I use like the new micro blocks in here to have like small different little melons here. That's my second favorite detail. My favorite detail is right over here. Where is he? There's supposed to be a copper golem here. Uh-oh. Where is the copper? Oh. Uh-oh. Server will restart in 60 seconds. What is happening? How are you doing that? The server's going to restart in just about 60 seconds, so we'll get kicked out of here in just a second. I don't know why that copper golem was trying to get into that house. Yeah, there's a lot of lurkers in the Discord. I think it's mostly because I offer the world download for people, so I think they just tend to join, and after they join, then, you know, they don't really say anything. What are you doing? You're supposed to be outside. You need to be outside. Do I have any leads on me? You can tell I came prepared for this. I gotta rework my shulker box, man. I don't know. I got like nonsense in here. There's a bucket of milk in this shulker box. That's supposed to have all my tools in it. Oh, yeah, I don't have a lead. Okay. Nope. Bro wants to explore the house. He's been outside for too long. I have my server restart every day once just to like combat any like lag that may or may not be happening. I just find it helps, but it comes up pretty quickly again after that. Yeah, you need to go outside, but I don't know how to do that. And this is my favorite house in the entire village here that has like a big dome roof on it. This is what it looks like from the outside. From the outside, it looks a little bit goofy, potentially. From like this angle, I think it looks pretty good. Like where you could just sort of see the back half. I think the front makes it look like a turtle head or something like that. I don't know, but I have like 6 different villagers in here, so that's why it's my favorite house. I get so much redstone here. Spent a lot of time organizing my ender chest, and it's absolutely worth it. Yeah, that'll be like probably a video in itself mixed with the like when I make a shulker farm, I'll probably redo like all my shulker box setup as well. This is Freak Boy, my little camel guy. We got him an episode or 2 ago in the game. I love him. I don't know exactly what to do with Freak Boy here, but he's here. All right, so we have that. I think we did a whole round robin here, so if my math is correct, yeah, we get a stack and 8 blocks of redstone, which is like absolutely insane. Obviously, it uses a good amount of emeralds, so we do need to do some emerald mining at some point in time during not emerald mining. We have to make some sort of like emerald trading hall or something like that, right? Like I don't have a good way to get a lot of emeralds very fast. I have like those like 8 or so like armor villagers that were in the back at the base, but it's just not enough. It's just not enough villagers for the amount of demand that we have. We're gonna hang up here and fish for a couple minutes here. Just wanted to kind of take a small break from all of the gaming and just kind of hang out with you guys. How is everyone doing? I don't know how to talk in a live stream format. Actually, let's do a little poll. Okay? Let's do a little poll. How many Are you guys coffee or tea people? I know you don't have to, it's not like mutually exclusive or anything like that, but I'm curious on who's more of a coffee person, who's more of a tea person. I said coffee, but low-key neither. Tea. Drinking right now. I like chocolate milk. Chocolate milk. Honestly, that wasn't an option in my poll. We need to normalize adults drinking chocolate milk. Sometimes I go to like breakfast restaurants. I'm 28 years old. Sometimes I go to breakfast restaurants and order like pancakes or like a breakfast or something like that and get a chocolate milk. And sometimes I've been like friends or family and like they laugh at me. They're like, "You're getting chocolate milk?" It's like we're on a rock. We're on a circular rock floating in space, orbiting a giant ball of fire. And you're gonna judge me for drinking chocolate milk? Let me live my life, man. Nothing matters. Nothing matters. A lot of tea people in the chat here. Coffee every morning, tea when sick. Okay, I can agree with that. I'm watching you live on TV. Put my phone right in the comments. That's awesome. Chocolate milk is the best. I found my people. I said this in the Discord the other day. I drink Capri Suns. I gotta order more Capri Suns, or I gotta go to the grocery store and buy more Capri Suns, but I love Capri Suns. They're not American, which I don't know if they are an American thing. If you don't know what a Capri Sun is, it's a juice box, but instead of being in a box, for some reason it's in some sort of bag-like structure. And you gotta poke a straw through it, and you're always at risk of the straw poking. It's never happened to me, but I think about it every time I have a Capri Sun, which is like the straw poking all the way through the Capri Sun out the back, and then all of a sudden juice just starts spraying everywhere. I don't know if that's a real concern or if they've figured out the technology, but I am always sort of worried about it. This is the most American thing ever. It's interesting. I will order chicken nuggets in a fancy restaurant, and what about it? The other week rather, I went out to a diner, which if you're not American is just... Actually, are diners not American things? I don't know. Now I just every time I say something, I'm like, is this an American thing? Diners, which if you don't know, are places, establishments of eating food, where for some reason they can have menus that are like 80 pages long. And everything is like quite good somehow. Usually the bigger the menu, the worse the restaurant is. I watch a lot of Kitchen Nightmares. But I went to the diner with my girlfriend and my grandma, who's like 80 something years old. And we all ordered chicken fingers and hamburgers. And we ate like children. And it was so much fun. Why do we gotta be eating steaks and fancy food, you know? No reason. I'm tired. Talking this long is hard. How do streamers do it? If any clock crafters are still in the chat. Whoa, new fishing rod, unbreaking 3 and mending. We need to get luck of the sea on this particular fishing rod because all I'm getting is fish. Do we have luck of the sea anywhere? I don't know. Okay, we gotta go back to our project that we were doing though. I published a book on Amazon. That's insane. That's crazy. Congratulations. Oh, wait, I forgot to put the fishing rod away. We're good. What's the book about? Pancake or waffles? It's a really tough question. I'm gonna give you a really long answer for a very simple question. Oops, I don't need to do this. Give you a long... Yeah, first off, I want to hear what everyone else has to say about this, but pancakes or waffles? I think pancakes... I don't know why. Because waffles, I think, are objectively better. waffles not only have like the crevices for me to like put syrup and various other like things in there, I think they're just like, especially if it's like a Belgian waffle or just like a little bit of like a fluffier waffle, it's just so good. But for some reason I gravitate more towards pancakes. I'm not really sure why. Oh, our iron farm is doing quite good. Guys, I'm going to be right back in just about 5 seconds. I just need to go run and do something really quickly. Don't go anywhere. Grab a snack or go to the bathroom if you need to. Or don't. I'm not a cop. I am back. We're just here grabbing some more iron at our iron farm. We were kind of running out in my main chest at the storage room. If you were wondering where I went when I popped out for a second there, every night at 7 o'clock p.m. in my time, my dog gets a treat. And I was 15 minutes late. And he almost ate me. Let's do like 3. Let's do how many compasses does this make? I'm making a bunch of compasses because, let's see, this is 4 stacks and 32. I think this is okay. So when I made the gate system, I only filled it with a stack of compasses each. Oh wait, oh shoot, we have so many more compasses in here. Okay. How can I divide this evenly by 4? So we have 4 slots like this. We could do boom, boom, boom. There we go. Okay, so for each of our different locations, I need to make 64 plus 48 different compasses within here. Why didn't we get to see the dog doing the treat? They don't want the face cam on. Could do a face cam. Or I couldn't. What's my dog's name? He's a Jack Russell, and his name... You guys are gonna laugh at me. He's a Jack Russell, and his name is Jax. Now... Oops. I did too many... Oh, wait. No, we're good. Yeah, it's not a very original name, and unfortunately, it wasn't entirely my decision. He grew up in a household when I lived at home with my family, so I was kind of limited to like them approving a name for the dog. Like, I had a number of different names. I wanted to name the dog Clarence. I wanted to name him Gavin. I wanted to name him... I think a good bit is having a dog with like a full name, like a full first and last name. That's not like my last name. That's an excellent bit. But yeah, they didn't really want anything. You know, he's my dog. They didn't really want anything other than Jax, which is like massively unfortunate. What we're doing, by the way, here is refilling our gate system with compasses. Oh wait, why are all these disconnected? Oh shoot. Wait, what happened here? Why are these spinning around, these compasses? Oh, because they were in my inventory when I clicked on the thing and then I teleported out here. I love Jax. We don't get enough pictures of him in the Discord. I've got a lot of pictures of the dog. but the Discord seems to be very cat-centric people for some reason. So I don't send my dog in there a whole lot. How many compasses does one teleportation use? If I do it right, it uses 1. If I'm a little bit slow on like the timing, it could use 2 for it, but typically it just uses 1 compass. Actually, the way that I need to do this is with a shulker box. The book is called Ascension. The boy climbs steps and finds monsters. That sounds dope. It actually sounds like I'm reading, not technically reading it. I'm audiobooking it right now. The Dungeon Crawler Carl series. I'm reading the. Okay, so hold on. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself here. I'm reading the Dungeon Crawler Carl series through an audiobook format, which is an awesome book series if you are into reading and are like D&D or like video game like cultured things. But yeah, that's awesome. I'm on book 2. I think there's like 7 or 8 different books that are in that series. And then I'm reading a physical book of the Wool or Silo series. There's like an Apple TV show, I think, of that. And it's quite good. I'm like 3/4 of the way through the first book on that. It's been quite interesting. So what happened before is I didn't put those compasses in a shulker box or like a backpack or a bundle or anything like that. So when I broke the lodestone to teleport back out here, they got disconnected. But now that I'm here, I should be able to pull these in now. There we go. This is exactly what I'm looking for. So now I could do 150 something teleports to this location with this many compasses. So I think it should be fine. Like for a long time. I could bulk fill these out like a whole lot, but I just don't really feel like it. Telerik. Did someone call in all the Clockcraft people and say, yo, this guy's streaming? Hello, welcome. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. This is my first live stream. Kind of nervous. We're going to be wrapping it up here in just a couple minutes though, people. Not quite done yet. I got to finish this. I got to finish this particular thing that we're working on right now, but yeah, I appreciate you all tuning in. We talking about turtles? Turtles are a cool pet. Okay, so this gotta go in shulker boxes. Up. Tax fraud. Tax fraud's not coming out, man. You gotta forget about it. You gotta forget about it. We ain't getting tax fraud out of that location anytime soon. You're crazy. Actually, I gotta go get some signs. Hello, Darth. 2408. How are we? What did you miss? We did a number of updates to our storage room. Now we're doing some updates to our gate system. Should I make an animated series? Do you have the resources to make an animated series? I feel like that's kind of a humongous task to do for a solo person, I feel. Are you in Clockcraft or just friends with a lot of them? No, I'm not in Clockcraft. Yeah, I'm friends with a variety of the Clockcraft people. They're awesome people. Go check them out if you haven't. I think this is the I think this is the Shattered Sanctum. Yeah, okay. I have to label these. Because if I'm going to fill these up with compasses, where did the other sign go? Did I not bring 2 signs here? Oh. No! Oh, how did that happen? I'm chopped. There we go. Oh, I put the sign here the whole time. Okay. Is the gate use infinite, or do you have to refresh all the compasses every n uses? Yeah, so I have to refresh the compasses every n uses. But essentially, I could preload as many as I want. So like in this case, I'm putting like 150, 160 or so compasses in here. So which means I could teleport to this particular location that many times that the compasses are in here. I only put a stack in here like when I was doing the episode. But because I was kind of too lazy to do more than that, I could technically fill it with multiple double chests worth of compasses, however many I want. So I'm adding like about 2 stacks now to it, just so I don't have to run into any issues in like the nearby future. But I could do infinite, like you could stack double chests on 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 double chests of all the different compasses to have this work the way that, you know, I'm expecting it to work. Isn't there some maintenance where you have to remove the broken ones as well? That's an excellent point. I haven't even thought about that. Yes. Yes, there is. Why is everyone saying a free tax fraud? Okay, he likes it down there. But being honest, if I filled up an entire double chest, like if I filled the whole thing up, there's no way I think I would ever run out in like a decade, maybe. And if I did, like 10 years down the line when I run out of teleports, I'd probably freak out. I'd probably be like, I have no idea how this works in the slightest. He does not like it down there. I will come find you and tell you a thing or two about a thing or two, okay? You watch it. For anyone who doesn't know what we're talking about at this stage, this firework factory, this pyramid that we have right here doubles as a firework factory. So there's both a sugarcane farm and a creeper farm attached to this thing. I'll show you actually how it works in just a second here. So in order to get inside the pyramid, there's these little elevators. There are bunnies up here. Hello, boys. So if you go down here, we'll be inside the pyramid, and what we have is a pretty big sugarcane farm. This works really well. Really well. Well, not that well. Then we have a gunpowder farm on the other side, which doesn't work as well. It works okay. I mean, we have like about 11 stacks of gunpowder here. The gunpowder comes from way down here. So the gunpowder farm is not inside the pyramid. The gunpowder farm is underneath the ground down here, and the gunpowder comes up this little, there's like a little, this is like an item elevator right here that brings the gunpowder into the pyramid. And I don't know how to get down right here. If we go down and check out the gunpowder farm, it's way underground because you're supposed to be AFKing at the very top of the pyramid. That's what I was doing before when I was fishing. Inside this, let me just go into Fulbright here, is a creeper farm. It's not going to work because I'm like already down here, but it's powered by cats because it was built in a desert. So we need to do, instead of using like snow golems, I have to use cats to scare the creepers away. And in here, there's multiple different cats named embezzlement, identity theft, tax fraud, insider trading, and bribery. All different white-collar crimes, and Lucille wants me to free tax fraud over there, but, no. I will be doing no such thing. Tax fraud is doing his job. Why a mushroom skin? Because my main base in the world is on a mushroom island, so I've kind of like adopted like a mushroom cow sort of personality. Hashtag freedom for tax fraud. I will cancel all of you people immediately. Okay, so we have to do just one more linkage of our compasses here. Do snow golems naturally melt in deserts? They do, and I found that out the hard way when I built this farm. There's a whole video on this farm on the channel. It's not too far back. It I designed, or rather I found a design for a creeper farm because I didn't want to design one for myself. And then I built the entire thing. And then when I went to turn it on with the snow golems, it instantly broke. And I was quite upset. Face reveal question mark. This is what I look like. I have face revealed on the on my world tour video, the most recent world tour video. What do you think of the with head mod? I don't know what that mod does. What is that mod? Okay, so we've filled up all of our different gate things. So this should, again, last me like 150 different teleports. There are actually a number of different regions in the world that I want to build a gate system to that I haven't done yet. Like, I just did like the 2 important ones in the world, but there is a couple different ones that I do want to do. So we will be doing that in the future. The mods are in Discord, honestly. I'm so glad you're still alive waiting for my watercolor. Well, I do have some bad news. Because this is the end of the stream. So I was just trying this out for a couple hours just to see. Can you pronounce it? I was just trying this out for a couple hours just to see how it goes. I had an absolute blast. I hope you guys had an absolute blast. Because it's my first ever live stream. It went way better than I thought it was going to go. And I appreciate everyone who tuned in. If you want to see more of these in the future, let me know. Be sure to follow, be sure to subscribe, be sure to join the Discord, most importantly, to get notifications on when new videos come out and when I go live again. And I appreciate it. Great stream. I thought it would last longer. Yeah, I was just trying it out for a little bit, just a couple hours. I think we did like 2.5 hours. I just wanted to see how it would go. I have to make some tweaks to my internet to make like the bitrate a little bit better. You should go live more often if you want. It's really just like a if time allows it sort of thing. I didn't get nearly as much done today as I wanted to get done. I'll say that much. So playing offline really helps me get through these projects a lot faster. Fix the glass. Never. Okay, well, I'll see you guys, and thanks so much for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.